Peace and blessings to all my royals, my kings and queens. Welcome to another live chat on Sunday. I made it. I'm here. Oh my God. I took a nap and woke up. It was 2 o'clock. I was like, whoa. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Queen O'Day. Welcome, Queen Charlotte. Queen Aziza. How's everybody doing? Oh, thanks for the thumbs up already. We just getting started. Thank you so much, Aziza. Am I saying your name right, or is it Aziza? Aziza. Queen. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another live chat. Welcome, Dread. Oh, hey. Welcome, Dread Life. What's up? Hey. Oh, God. As soon as I get started, of course, we have a friend. Lucky's in the house, you guys. Lucky Osiris in the house. Hopefully, everybody had a great New Year's. That was the last time we talked was, right before New Year's Eve. As you all can see, I hope I'm sounding a little bit better than I was. Had a rough last patch in December as far as health, as far as just a cold, basically. But I'm glad to be back. Okay, my hair is like, I want to come down. I'm tired of being up. Oh, thank you, Queen Ade. Do I? Good. Because I noticed, I was like, as soon as I said I was feeling better in the last video, what happened? Then I started wheezing. I was like, wow. As soon as I start speaking, good things over my health, then all of a sudden I started having shortness of breath and started wheezing. I'm sorry. I'm about to take my hair down and do my ACV runs probably tomorrow because it's time, because I've been, like I said, sick and couldn't do it. So, thank you. There was somebody who wanted to see how I put my hair up, which I don't do often. But I already have a video out about that. Somebody was asking me to do it. Mr. Nasty Dread. I don't think he comes on Sundays because it's football on Sundays. But he does check out a lot of my videos. Anybody who left any type of content or whatever, any questions or any remarks or whatever on the last couple videos that I've done, I will be answering all questions and responding to all comments tomorrow once my daughter goes back to school. I had to spend some time with her because I had been sick for a couple of weeks. It was her whole winter break that I was sick. So, I wanted to spend some time with her. Black Panther, I haven't watched it, but my cousin did and said it was great. Queen Charlotte asked if anybody. Oh, also, if Jesus, King Jesus, if he's not in here tonight, everybody, let's just, give our energy, send some loving energy out to him and some hugs and love out to him. I haven't talked to him that much, but I did get a chance to talk to him once. And, that's one of our moderators. Well, the only moderator that helps, like, shove people out the room and actually has control of shoving people out the room or, putting them, as he's saying, time out. Yes, hugs to King Jesus. He's been a trooper. He's been hanging in here with all his women. Oh wow, no matter what we're talking about, he still hangs and he's always around. So what's new? For me, not much. Just been trying to get well. Feeling a little better. Feeling actually a lot better. Feeling a lot better. It's hard for me to say that because as soon as I say it, it's like, oh, let me get the pump. I start wheezing, I start coughing, but I'm doing better. I'm gonna claim that I'm doing much better. Yes, sure. All you all. I mean, everybody. As soon as somebody sees something, because y'all know I have 4 eyes, no contacts, just 4 eyes. All of you all have been telling me when people have been coming into our live chats, our freedom, our place of chilling. and letting me know when people need to be blocked. And I hate for it to disturb you all because it disturbs me greatly, especially when I don't see it immediately because I'm trying to look and see what you all are saying, or I'm trying to type and respond back to you all. And then it's always somebody that wants to come in. And last week, everybody who was here knows that knows that a person came in the room like about 5 times under different names, like within 10 minutes or less. Okay, let me see. What am I missing? He deserving of, oh, Jesus, we love you. King Jesus, wherever you are. If you're watching, if you are taking a break and doing family, we just want you to know that we love you. We're sending you much love and light and energy. Just hugs. Somebody said something about, okay. Somebody said, what is ganja? Queen Charlotte said, what is ganja? Okay. Everybody, we're family here. So what we do is we talk about anybody who's here for the first time. We definitely talk about Q&A, dreadlocks, locks, natural hair stuff. But we also talk about other things because there's a whole lot more to life than just our hair, and a lot that has to do with our hair has to deal with what we're doing in our life, if that makes sense. I mean, what we're putting in our bodies, the stress levels, all the stuff that we do. I mean, all of it has a lot to do with what comes out through our hair. So we talk about that. Hey, Charlotte. Everybody loves Charlotte. I love Charlotte. Everybody's like, hey, Charlotte. Hey. Positive flow. 3 weeks in. Welcome, Positive Flow. Welcome. Hey. Okay, I'm trying to see now. Dread Life 420. Welcome to the chat room. Everybody's welcoming everybody. Anybody who's watching this video later on after the live stream, we're just welcoming everybody, and we're speaking positive vibrations into the room. If you've never been here before, you would know that sometimes we have a lot of hecklers that like to come in and like to unsettle our positive vibes, and that's something that I just don't deal with. Okay. It's that silly drug. Okay. I know it would be so cool, Queen Charlotte, if we all could just like see each other. Thumbs up if you're already in the room. First of all, thumbs up yourself if you were here before I got here. I know who was here. I saw 4 people here. So thumbs up yourself if you were already here. And you probably already did, because 9 times out of 10, the ones that were already here are like the people who are always here every week, on point, on time, before time, 5 minutes, 15 minutes before time. Thumbs up yourself. I click by pure instinct. Oh, thank you, Queen of Day. Also, Queen of Day has something that she wants to talk to us about. She wants to tell us about what? Oh, hold on. A new page. I think it's on Facebook, right? I've already signed up for it and everything. I'm just trying to find the page. I clicked on the link and everything, so I did everything that she told me to do. So, this is an open chat. If anybody has anything, a page on Facebook, Instagram page, or whatever it is that's dealing with dreads, Natty dreads, locks, natural hair, what have you, I don't have a problem with it. Even, some makeup stuff, because as you can see, I do still love makeup as being a freeform dread. Not Facebook. Okay, no, it wasn't Facebook. You're right. You're right. I'm so sorry because Facebook has too many rules. Whatever it was, we something I forget. But I signed up and I sent you a message. Did you get my message? Right. Okay. Right. I signed up with it, and well, go ahead, Queen. Queen Ade, tell us more about what it is that you have because it's going to be another a page and it's different. It's supposed to be new, right? Because I had to sign up totally. Yes. Okay, you got my message. Great. So I did sign up. I signed up immediately. As soon as I got the message, I signed up. And we want to support each other, you know. Thank you everybody for helping me reach 4K back in December before the new year started. Thank you everyone. Thank you. It just allows a bigger platform for us to be able to chat, socialize, and for me to reach more people. It's definitely not paying rent, but it's great because it was a goal. Okay, thanks for the thumbs up. Yes, free form, dread life. Okay, there are no dread groups on MeWe, which is like 3 or 4 years old. I still don't think that I'm in the group because Queen Ade, I did what they told me to do to become a part of the MeWe, but I'm not a part of your group. I don't think so anyway. Hey, Queen Sahar L. She also has something that she can tell you all too. We're gonna be talking about nutrition more on this page because I've done over 100 videos. It's like, you guys, I have a whole thick dreadlock, whatever thing outside of like all the videos that I've already done. I've done way over 100 videos, but 100 at least have been on dread. So we're gonna be talking about nutrition. We're gonna be talking about health and stuff because that's a part of growing your hair healthy. So the person that we're going to talk to about that is Queen Sahar. Uh, It's a secure group trying to keep the trolls out. Okay. So what I'll do, Queen Ade, I'll step back and whatever it is that you want to talk to about the group, um, you can put that information down. I have no problem with that. Welcome, Queen Bow. I always Queen Dow. I'm just gonna call you Dow. Queen Dow. Because I don't know why I can't say that word. Some happens when I say Bowery. Am I saying it right? Queen Bowery? Bowery Dow. Bowery Dow. Bowery Dow. Yeah. Oh, you approved me for the group. Okay, great. I haven't heard anything else about the young guy who was told, the wrestler, um, who was told to cut off his hair. Well, it wasn't told to. They actually cut his hair off before the match. I wasn't. I haven't heard anything else. It seemed like it just died down. One thing I would like to say: anybody who commented on that particular video that I did, there was a person that just trolled my entire video, which was only 6 minutes long. But he trolled anybody who made a comment. He commented before I could even get a chance to say anything. He had a whole lot to say, a whole lot of things about rules, like he was a referee or like he was deep off into wrestling or whatever. Kept calling the person a boy. I don't know if the person was black or white. All I cared about was that they had to cut off their Nazis. That's what I cared about more than anything. Period. Really. That's what I was on. Welcome, Queen Raina. Queen Raina Ray. Yes. So I haven't heard anything else about it. If anybody has, please leave us some. I mean, let's talk about it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, I said it. Okay, thanks, Queen Bowery Dow. I'm gonna call you Queen Dow. I'm just gonna call you Queen Dow. Or if you have another name you want me to call you, that's cool. Thank you, Queen Charlotte. Everybody's okay. Everybody, thumbs up. Yes, everybody. It feels so good to be able to be here and breathe. And wow, some things we take for granted sometimes. You know, oh, hold on. Some things we take for granted, like breathing. Seriously. I remember before this young lady on YouTube, and not to be on the dark side, but she had some issues, she had some problems and stuff, and she wound up. I was watching her for a long time before she passed away, and she was very young, very, very young. And I used to watch her with her oxygen and trying to breathe and stuff, and I was just like, wow, that's something I really never took for granted until I started coughing so much and trying to lay on my side and wheezing so hard that I couldn't really breathe. So that's something we should be grateful for. If we woke up this morning, we're breathing fine and just alive, you are with our children and those who don't have children. Hey, it's just a good day to be up and about always. Dal is cool. Okay. I'm gonna call her Queen Dal. You are. Some people say doll. Some people say Dal. Like Dal. So okay, let me quit being cheesy. Yeah, life is so precious. She was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful queen. And she had not only did she had lupus, she started having problems with her lungs and a whole lot of other stuff. I forgot her exact page name, but oh my God, just watching her fight. She fought very hard and just to see her gasping for air, even with the oxygen and all the tanks that she had to have and all the money that it was costing and all the just it was just crazy. So sometimes we just have to be grateful. Not sometimes, period. We have to be grateful for everything that we receive. Okay, so let's go on to King Dread Life 420. Hey Queen. So I cut my Natties last year in August because I was taking the Nazareth vow, but I felt that I wasn't being true to myself because of the I never believe in cutting your hair, period. Point blank, period. Um some people talk about cutting the hair because of relationships. Some people talk about cutting their hair because of negative energy being around them and stuff, which basically are our relationships with people, other people, whatever. I never thought of any reason that would give me um, a, a reason to cut my hair off. And I'm not a perfect person by no means at all. I could say um, different things that I've done that I'm not so proud of or whatever, but it's not about that. It's just cut your hair. What does that do? What is that gonna do? And I'm not being funny. I'm and or facetious or whatever. It's just uh energy. For me, I've always been a sage person. I've always cleared out energy. I mean, you never know when you move into an apartment or a house or home or whatever about the energy that's been there before you. So I've always been the type of person to smudge out my house, sage out my house. I know I talk about that all the time, but that's what I do. But cutting my hair, never. Never. I'm sorry. Never. My thoughts and opinions. My thoughts and opinions is you didn't have to cut your hair. You really didn't. I agree. I agree. Queen Ade, I 100% agree. Welcome, King. Is it Sean King? He said since he started growing his freeform, the professional women that he's used to dating are all kind of shying away now. Okay, um, find people that are how can I put it? I'm more of a like mind. I mean, if those are the type of people that you're attracted to or whatever, and they're not accepting of who you are or what you're doing or what you feel in your heart, then those are not the type of people that you want to be with, especially for the rest of your life. If you're talking about settling down or, later on dating long term or whatever, you want to be more with people that's comfortable with you being comfortable. It's not about making them comfortable. It's about making yourself, you being comfortable. Now, if you're comfortable with who you are and what you're doing, then be around more people that's like that. And I noticed that how can I put it? Because I know exactly what you're talking about. I've gone to poetry sets, different little things, different little environments, different little areas of places in Chicago in which people don't care how I have my hair. And those are the people I want to be around. People who are not afraid. Exactly. A lot of people, Queen Sahar, people, they focus on the outward appearance, and if that's what they're focused on, those are not the type of people that you want to be with. Welcome, Her Highness. Exactly. I agree. It's the spirit that needs the cutting, not the hair. I agree. I agree 100%. No needs cut. Queen, they said it. Yeah, all you all are making valid points. I wouldn't want to be with somebody who couldn't accept me for who I am on the outer, because this is me. Exactly. Queen Sahar said, well, embrace people that are, that feel you for who you are. I've always felt that way. I have been around negative energy. I've been around positive energy. I have been in negative in the beginning, in the very beginning. It's been over 15 years. I've been in negative relationships that has never made me decide to touch my crown. But that's how serious it was for me, because it's not about them, it's about me. And one thing that I'm not going to do, and I've had so many people that have done it in my life, so many friends that have done it in my life. One thing that I'm not going to do is allow you that power over my life to where I'm going to sit up and, well, I want to go ahead and cut off my hair because of the negative energy. Mm-mm, can't do it. I'm seeing a lot of people talking about drinking, and because he mentioned um okay, well, my thing is, Sean King, if you're worried about what other people are saying, then maybe this life is not for you. Maybe this is not your, being free is not for you. Maybe you need to go get maintained. Maybe if that's what you're concerned about, if worrying about what people are saying, and asking you if you're gonna get your hair maintained at the salon and all that type of stuff. If that type of stuff bothers you, I have a whole, what, at least two, three or more videos about why you won't make it as a freeform dreadlock. I mean, I have one that's, I think, almost, that's the title totally, but I talk about it in a lot of my videos, and the whole thing is, if I was worried about what people were saying about me, a lot of the things, I wouldn't wear the color red. I wouldn't um have my hair on top of my head like this. I wouldn't have my hair as long as it is. I wouldn't do a lot. I wouldn't wear makeup. You know what I'm saying? But because I don't care and because I am free, as far as in my mind, this is what I do. May I ask how old you are? Right, Her Highness. Freedom of choice, Aziza. Yeah, being free is up to you. Now, if you want to sit back and just worry about what people are saying, what people are not going to date you or what have you, or cutting your hair because of energy and this, that, and the other. um Again, this journey is not yours, because you have to be strong. You have to be strong. I know I've done many videos about this, but like I said, a lot of people are new here to this channel, but I have a thread of over 100 videos that you could check out. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. It's not for everybody, because if you're not a strong-minded person, you cut your hair because somebody said you have one strand out of place. And it's not to knock nobody down. It's just talking about where you are in your life right now. And maybe it's not for you right now. Why are you doing it, for one? Why are you trying to live this life, for one? You started a free, okay, King, Sean King said that he started the freeform route is to attract a different kind of person. First of all, if you didn't start it for yourself, then you're in it for the wrong reason. Point blank, period. If you didn't start it for yourself because it's something that you wanted to do for you, and if you're trying to attract a different type of person, you already, I mean, you're already in it for the wrong reason. So maybe it is totally, and I'm not trying to drag nobody or like knock anybody off of being free, because I want everybody to be free to be who they are to themselves. But I would never do my hair a certain kind of way or wear a certain kind of makeup or whatever it is that I do, wear certain clothes or whatever to attract certain other people. I always do everything to fulfill my needs first. My needs come first. And exactly as Queen Sahar said, if you're not comfortable with yourself, I mean, even if you get with people that's attracted to what you're portraying, you're not comfortable with yourself. So you're welcome. That's right. At the end of the day, you're stuck with yourself. As Queen Ade is saying, you're stuck with yourself, and these people are not necessarily meant to be in your life. But if this is something that you are not feeling comfortable with, then again, maybe just having a Natty's or your crown, it's just not for you at this moment, at this time. Okay, you all, I'm just sitting back for those who are watching this video and Don't hear me say anything. I'm sitting back trying to read some of the comments. Welcome, Vegan Athena. Great comment. Being free means you take responsibility for all you do. Welcome, Color Rain. So glad to see you here. Thank you for coming in. I don't deal with peer pressure. Dread life. How old are you? Main Locks 513. Welcome to the room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You almost missed it. Welcome. And everybody want okay. At 26, I'm gonna tell you this. At 15, at 12, I did not care what people thought. Was no peer pressure. Anything that I've ever done basically has never been about peer pressure. Peer pressure. I'm almost 50 years old. I'll be 49 in June. Peer pressure, I don't know what that is. I don't. Bonafide 1970. Hey, welcome. 1970 here too. Yeah. Being the age that I am and even much younger than being 26, I didn't care. I really did not care. There was no peer pressure. Was no peer pressure to smoke cigarettes. Was no peer pressure to drink. Was no peer pressure to have sex. There was no peer pressure to do anything. I didn't do anything because anybody else did it. And I'm not saying I did all those things. I'm just saying that a lot of people are not strong enough for this journey. And they will hop off the bus and they will move on, shave their heads, and live a life for other people. This is only for the strong. I mean, as far as being free, it's only for the strong. And you don't have to be free for them to be strong. I mean, that's not what it's about either. Oh, yes. Thank you, Queen Dow. Queen Bowery Dow. Yeah, the freeform free. I just did this video. If you haven't seen it already, it's up. I did it. When did I do it? I did it not too long ago, this week. And it was a couple days ago. Anyway. But it's about being freeform and why you all will not. Oh God, dog and set up here. And basically, what is it that you're fearing? You know, besides people and their thoughts. And if that's something that bothers you, you won't make it. You won't make it. And then he already said basically that he's doing it to attract people, to attract certain kind of people, a certain kind of woman. Right. Yes, Her Highness. No peers. Always felt like royalty. I agree. I agree. I never sat back and had to wear like designer clothes because everybody was wearing. I wore what I wanted to wear. I did what I wanted to do. I looked how I wanted to look. I still wear it. Well, I just started wearing like makeup a couple years ago, whatever, because it's something that I chose to do, not because of what everybody else is saying. Oh, you're natural. You shouldn't wear makeup. You should. I do it because I choose to do it because it's what I enjoy doing. I'm a creative person, and I enjoy it. And I had this thing this love affair with being creative, that I speak through my body, the creativity. So I don't care. No, a whole lot of people don't approach me or whatever because of the way that I present myself, as far as royalty, as far as a queen, as far as my hair, as far as my energy. And I'm cool with that, because those are the people I don't want in my life anyway. Hey, Queen Sarah. Queen Danielle, welcome, welcome, welcome. 34. Okay. Okay. Ooh, I see Dante. When people repair their locks, say one breaks off and they reattach it. I never reattached anything. I mean, I've had ends that have broken off and all of that. I only talk about stuff that I know about. I don't talk about anything that I haven't done or what have you before. So I can't speak on that. But yeah, if it breaks off for me, I have a jar that I have. If I catch it, if it falls off in the car from me slamming my hair in the car doors or whatever, I just put it someplace so that nobody else can touch it. That's just how I feel. I put it someplace so nobody else can touch it. I'm not throwing it away or whatever. I just put it in. That's just something I do. I don't want nobody getting a hold to my hair. It's just something in my mind that I say, I want to just, put it up. But reattaching it, never thought about it. Never thought about it. Welcome, Queen Sarah. I'm not saying that reattaching is wrong. I'm saying that I haven't done it and that I have no desire to do it, because it's hair, it grows back, it's fine. I mean, anytime my ends have broken off or whatever, I never felt the need to reattach. Some people may. I mean, if that's what you choose to do, that's what you choose to do. I'm just speaking from my own experience, and that's what I do on my channel. I speak from my own experience and how I feel. People from other channels may tell you different things. That's their channel, and that's how they feel. Or people who have done it as well in this room or so, that's what they're feeling. And if they feel like reattaching the hair that has broken off, I mean, what are we doing it for length? Are we doing it for length, or are we doing it for health? What are we doing the reattaching for? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Welcome, King Robert. King Robert. I can't see your last name good. I can't tell you how long the banding needs to stay on. It all depends on if your hair starts bonding together. The whole purpose of banding is for the hair to bond together if you're combining your natties. So everybody's hair is different. I took mine off some before they even bonded, some, after they bonded. It was just a matter of how I was feeling. And if I just got tired of waiting on it to bond and it didn't bond, then after, I would say probably less than a year, I took some of my bands off. but some of my hair bonded before that, and you know, it's not a certain amount of time. It all depends on your hair and how it bonds together, how it links together as far as the banding. Mm. Okay, Bonafide 1970 said, I have a question, hair liking question. I recently combined my locks. They have triple the thickness. What? I mean, I don't understand your question. Any general advice? If they've already bonded, you went from 120 to about 40. I mean, that's what you wanted to do, was to was to decrease in the amount of Nazi dress that you have. Um, There's so much stuff that I can say that's not a how can I put it? It's not like a direct answer I could give you about that. Still continue to cleanse your hair as often as possible, every week, every 2 weeks, depending on the climate that you're in. Still continue to keep your hair covered when um at night or when needed, like if you're out someplace and it's like dust and all that stuff blowing around. Um It's a lot. I mean, I don't use products or whatever. So if you're looking for product answers and stuff, I don't use a lot of stuff in my hair. So it's nothing I could really say. I mean, the main thing was that you were able to combine your hair and get it down, knock it down from the amount that you had before. And I'm sorry, I'm looking at something. The amount that you had before, and get it down and get them condensed down to what have you, to the amount that you have now, which is about a third of what you had before. I don't do. I mean, when I combine mine, I don't do anything no different. Besides the fact that things have changed, as far as like before, I used to use like black soap and stuff like that, but that wasn't because of the amount of dreads that I had. It was because that was just a shift in what I wanted to do and see what would work for my hair and my scalp. So, I mean, welcome, 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 welcome. I don't want to say your name wrong. Darcelia Davis, welcome. Are you a king or queen? You brought the King J hair caps. Yeah, I love them. I just took mine off right before I got online. I'm putting it right back on um as soon as I'm done with this live chat. Yes, I had Nazi dress when I was pregnant, Queen Charlotte. I've been a Nazi since I was. I've been a Nazi for 15 going on 16 years, and my daughter is 11. So I definitely had Nazi dreads. I didn't have any shedding though. No, no, I never had any problems with my edges from that. It's funny because I had more problems with my edges shedding from stress when I was a hairstylist with relaxer in my hair, um, or even just having color in my hair or whatever, just from stress, period. The stress level that I was under from being out and about and doing hair for so long, and relationships, all that type of stuff, just stress, period. And I was then like just right at the temple area, never any further, just right at the temple area. Okay, I see main locks just retracted a message. Okay, so Dreadlight 420, tell us about being in the sun as often as you can besides vitamin D. Um, how does it make your hair grow? Okay, Queen Sarah says, Queen, did you notice whether your natties dry faster when you went to water only? No, I didn't notice that at all. I noticed my natties dry faster actually if I do like a ACV rinse. That's the only time I notice that they dry faster, which I haven't done. I usually do it now like twice a year. Because I was sick at the end of last year, I haven't done it yet, and I probably won't be able to do it until this week starts, once my daughter goes back to school. Um, After tomorrow. I mean, definitely after tomorrow. I just don't want to be sick anymore. So I haven't in the past like two and a half, almost 3 weeks. Um, Water rinse my hair. I didn't do my ACV rinse in December at all. I don't really want to talk about R. Kelly in this in this room today, to be honest. Seriously, we can talk about a whole lot of things. R. Kelly is from Chicago. R. Kelly, a lot of people don't know that his brother was interviewed and it was said that his sister molested both of them or what have you. That's not something I choose to really talk about. I don't like talking about really sex and politics in on my Sunday lives. I really don't, to be honest, just for it's too controversial and I just choose to talk about something else. He got a whole lifetime. They got a whole lifetime thing going on about him on there. So it's a lot. I thought about doing a video about him. I have a lot of friends that are into recording, a lot of house heads or whatever from Chicago that have done music with him. He's a opposing school. He went to a opposing school from my high school. We're both around the same age. I think if not the same age, he's a year younger, at the most year younger than I am. And it's too much controversy dealing with that. I was gonna do a video about it, but I don't even have the energy after doing a little wrestling video and having one person go around trolling everybody that I had make comments. It's just not something I want to talk about. It's not very positive. Okay. Let me see how much time we have left. Okay, we've been doing this for 49 minutes. I just want to make sure that, because I have to wash my daughter's hair. Oh, we still have time, according to my battery life. Did anybody else get any information in regards to the wrestler? I would like to keep like some of this. I mean, we do talk about other things, but some things are just way too controversial. Um, Otherwise, I would have done a video about it. But anybody else have any other information that they found out about the young man who had to cut off his hair? I never found out for sure what his ethnicity. Oh, lucky. What his race was. I don't know. Lucky started snoring. I'm like, what the heck? um, but I haven't heard anything else. If anybody has, let me know. Her Highness says, Queen. There's a point in time. Well, was there a point in time that your hair stopped thickening? Like, was there a point at which you felt your hair reached this optimum thickness? 4 years in. My hair is thick naturally. So again, when we're dealing with density is the amount of hair per square inch, and I say that a lot in a lot of my videos. That's why it's like after doing 100 videos, I'm just like, oh, I can't say. I mean, because are you talking about as far as being freeform? My hair is just thick, period. You know, if my hair was thin, it would just be thin, period. You know, even if I banded my hair, or even if I combined my hair, it would just, you know, it still it didn't thicken. It feels thicker or whatever when you're not twisting, because you're not pulling your hair, you're not pulling it tight or doing anything like that. When you're not doing any techniques or what have you, you know. But as far as thickening, my hair has always been super thick, even with relaxer, even with just natural hair, or even with just color treated hair. You know, maybe not as much because a lot of relaxers and colors, like I had my hair platinum blonde, it just felt like, you know, not as thick, or it felt like I could get it straight faster if I wanted to. But as far as with my Natties, I can't say that it's not going to just like keep getting thicker, thicker, thicker. It's not going to get no thicker than what my hair already is. Only thing I could say is that possibly some people may feel like their hair is thinning out or whatever if they're going through stress, if they're losing hair, if they're shedding a lot of hair. From maybe meds or so, or stress or what have you. But you know, as far as like getting thicker than what it possibly could be, some people have said their hair has gotten thicker because of being pregnant or whatever, and then it changes afterwards, or it stays the same, or it's gotten thinner. But can't say. It's been about the same. It may look thicker or whatever because I'm not doing anything to the roots, and you don't see any, like with my hair, you don't see any parts. And that's because I haven't twisted in years. And it may appear to be thickening from month to month because you're not doing anything to it, so you're not seeing any parts. But that doesn't mean that it's like, oh, like just like spreading out and just expanding, and you're like actually growing hair where hair wasn't before. It's just you're not seeing any parts or whatever because you're not manipulating your hair. Definitely. Main locks 513. A lot of people do worry a lot about stuff, and you will learn about your hair over time. I mean, I can't, what my hair does, what your hair does, your hair does. I can't say, even people that sat in my chair for years and years and years, I never knew 100% what their hair was going to do from time to time. They didn't tell me everything that they were we're doing or going through or whatever, 100% for me to know, or period, just for me to know whether or not the hair was gonna fall out, shed, not fall out, but shed or whatever, or what they were going through. Mm. I agree, Dante. More spiritual growth. I totally agree with the spiritual growth. I mean, what you want me to do? I can't take my hair down, Queen Charlotte. Can we see my roots? You're looking at my roots. This is my roots. I'm not about to take this bun down. I mean, I'm not about to take my hair down. I mean, you can look on all my videos and see when I didn't have my hair up, but for me to take my hair down now, no, I can't do that one. A close-up 360-degree view. I'm on a laptop. I'm on a laptop. But what would that do, though? I mean, I'm trying to figure out what would that do. That was the purpose of me saying, I'm gonna get a camera and you're gonna see me doing different things or whatever. But I mean, my hair I don't have parts because I have not twisted my hair in since 2009, 2008 or so. I'm not really sure. I agree, Queen Sarah. Everybody's hair is different. Everybody's hair changes. I have no idea what your hair is going to do tomorrow, what anybody's hair is going to do, or how it's going to react if you start freeforming or if you don't, or if you do different things. But, I mean, as I said right now, there's no way I'm about to sit here and take my hair down. I don't believe in brushing because it's like, what are you? Well, what can I say? Not that I don't believe in brushing. I just don't brush my hair. Everybody could do whatever it is that they choose to do with their hair, but it's like, what is the point? What are you doing? What is the brushing supposed? Is it supposed to be stimulating growth because you're massaging your scalp, or what is it exactly doing? Besides separating some of your edges or your roots away from your hair that's already bonded together. That's what I feel brushing does, to be honest. I believe that, people do it so that their hair will look neat still. And I could be wrong. I mean, anybody that brushes, correct me if I'm wrong. But some people say that they brush. If I was brushing or doing whatever, you wouldn't see like all this afro, like right up in here. You wouldn't see all that. But clay detox, I don't know anything about it. I really don't. I don't use products like that, so it's hard to say. Sure, Queen Ade. Oh, dread. Uh, Dread Life 420. What do I suggest for it? So I actually have a video about that on here on the tread, but you can use tea tree. Tea tree is good for itchy scalps. Essential oils are good for itchy scalps, different types of essential oils. I prefer something very, very, very light, which I don't have a problem with itchy scalps, but sometimes if my scalp appears to be, a little dry or whatever, I would say jojoba oil, a little bit of jojoba oil. I always tell people, jojoba oil with distilled water and a spray bottle or whatever. But you could use jojoba oil directly from the little small, because it comes in a either you can get it in a little small bottle or so, or they have like bigger bottles of it or so, and you just don't use a lot, because it's a very light fluid um oil that will transfer into your hair without being, once you put it on your scalp, it'll go down your hair root pretty fast. I mean your hair shaft pretty fast without um even a lot of manipulation, without massaging it a lot. But that's what I would suggest. Certain areas of my hair is a little drier. Just I would say just this little patch right here tends where the gray is like seriously concentrated up in the front, where you where I tend to put like just a dab. I massage coconut oil in my hands until it warms up, and then just massage it right up in that area where it's pretty dry. But I like essential oils for and tea tree oil for dry scalp. Okay, Bonafide 1977 argan oil is good as well. Okay. Tea tree is more therapeutic, and for me, from my experience with being in the hair game for so many years, I noticed that people who had dry scalps, I used to use tea tree as like a treatment, and that would help their scalps. I mean, even people who didn't even, I mean, like men who didn't even have hair, but just like their scalps were dry and flakier. So I would use like tea tree as a treatment, and that would help them. I agree. Oh my God. I wish I could pin this thing. Bowery Dow said lock trimming can be a very slippery slope towards making your dress very, yes, I agree. 1000%. Very unstable. It's, that's the best thing I've seen on here all night. I swear. Thank you so much for pointing that out, because so many people, it's like, oh, I want to go freeform, or oh, I want my whatever, my hair to just be free and this, that, and other. But then they go up and down. Some people call it pruning, some people call it trimming, whatever. They go up and down their shaft, and the hairs that's sticking out, which you will have to do all the time if you wanted to just have that totally neat appearance, which is not freeform, which is not. I mean, if you're allowing your hair to be free to do what it does or whatever, then you're not gonna sit there and be in the mirror all day going up and down your hair shaft. Because as soon as you wet it down, as soon as it gets wet again, there's gonna be hairs that pop out. That was very great information. That's something I probably never even talked about on my channel. If I did, trimming the sides of your locks. Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, Queen Ade. Going up and down, just each lock where his hair just like sticking out. That's like just not wanting any frizz, period, in your hair. Which by the time you wet it down again, you're gonna have that issue again. Thank you, Queen Sahara. Yeah, tea tree is definitely tea tree oil is definitely it's more therapeutic than saying, oh, I want to use I want to use this, I want to use that, I want to saturate my hair with a whole bunch of stuff. If you're talking about like getting to the root of things and just really working on it, tea tree oil is a great therapeutic solution for dry scalp and dry skin and other things. I love essential oils. Some people don't. Coconut is good. Jojoba, olive, yes, olive oil. I used to use more olive oil than coconut, but I noticed that the coconut just in this small little cinnamon, which I haven't had to do, even though I've been real sick. And also, I haven't said it a lot, especially on the live streams. Just putting fluids in your body, just drinking a lot of H2O, just or eating vegetables that have a lot of that's very juicy and consistency, like um cucumbers are good. But just drinking, I mean, I try not to stress it so much now, and I don't know why, because I have a lot of new people, but drinking a lot of fluid, just a lot of H2O. The more, the better. Period. That'll help your skin, your hair, your nails, everything to be hydrated, because our bodies are made up of what? Is it 90%? 90% water? Right. So I don't know if everybody's on here talking. Okay, if we're talking about being freeform or if we're talking about being neat, being 100%. Because I have never, one thing I've never done, I have never sat back and pruned my hair like you would do a plant. Like you go up a plant and you just like clip off all the. It's like, is that freeform? I mean, is that letting your hair do what it does, or are we trying to be again neat with it? We want it to look a certain kind of way. So are you really ready to let go of the maintenance, or is that something that you enjoy doing? And then in that case, then go ahead and start twisting again, and then you won't have to worry about having to do that. You could just go back to twisting and palm rolling and all of that, which I don't have a problem with. Whatever anybody chooses to do, my goal is not to be on here to tell anybody to freeform. But if you are on that path that you want to do that, then I'm here. I agree. Bonafide 1970. Partially pregnant. Right. Yeah, I don't get off. It's either you use technique or you don't. It's not. I'm not into what semi freeform is, what freeform is, what this is, what that is, popping this that. Either you use technique or you don't. Either you palm rolling, twisting, crocheting, all that type of stuff, or you're not, or you just letting your hair just grow out. I agree. Dang, is that the second? Is that the second thing you came out with that was like on point? On point. Or who came? It was something else that came out. Yeah, definitely on point. Welcome, Terrell. My friend lives in Las Vegas, and from what I understand, that they have more hard water, so that it's better to use filters or so on your faucets or wherever, If you're drinking, like she was like, I would never drink water here in Vegas. And I've been to Vegas many times, but I don't think I ever. I mean, I have a family member that lives in Vegas. I have, yeah, I was about to say I have several. No, I have a lot of friends that live in Vegas, and a family member that lives in Vegas, and she was just Leslie is usually on here. My sister Leslie is usually on here, but she was saying that she knows the difference from moving from Chicago to Las Vegas to where her hair tends to feel like a little bit drier. Let me make sure I read this question right. Uh, 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 uh. I can't, you know what? I've worked in a million salons, seriously, and I've had my own. So I can't say, because I know that we didn't have like filtered water going through our pipes and stuff at the salons that I was working at. So, and I was even, I mean, dealing with color treated, um, relaxed, chemically treated hair, which needs a whole lot more care, I would say, because of the dryness, because of whatever. I wouldn't say it would definitely damage it more, but if I could put the little whatchamacallits, the filters on, I would. But you're not gonna buy like 50 gallons of bottled water or so to cleanse your hair, especially once it gets as long as mine is, which is past my, well, it's a couple inches past my thighs now. There's just no possible way. And even though the person with the longest hair that I've seen, as far as in the Guinness Book of World Records, Queen I say, I've seen her they've used bottles and bottles of water and bottles. She uses shampoo. I don't know what kind. I have no idea. But they have, that's how they chose to do her hair, how they chose to shampoo and cleanse her hair. You can look her up on the internet. She's on YouTube. Some people think, Queen Charlotte, some people think trimming is necessary so to look neater. Again, that's, you know, again, why even do that when you're trimming off strands of your hair when you could just go ahead and just go back to palm rolling and twisting and all of that. Her Highness said Natty for life, yes. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest. If you do the trimming or whatever, sometimes you can make it worse. If Queen they said to get rid of loops, bumps, or loose hairs, and you can actually hit a spot and thin out that whole area, thin the whole area out. Now that's not something that I've done anything but seen other people that have done it on YouTube or what have you. Nothing, again, because I don't do that. But you can hit a spot, and next thing you know, now you have a whole area that then went in and is thin, and there's no way of getting that back. There's no way of getting it back once you hit a spot again. It's because of grooming. It's because you want the appearance of being neat. It's not, it has nothing to do with that, because of the fact that you can't damage your hair. Some people have used like, okay, so she's asking me, Queen Ade has asked me, but we often separate but remain freeformers. Does it make sense? You don't have to. You don't have to separate. You definitely don't have to. That's not something that you have to do, and it's not about making it to be neat. It's about making it so that you're not having like one big dread growing and that's it, instead of the 20 or 30 that's on your head. Is keeping it from doing that. I know people that have been freeform from the very beginning. I know I have a friend, Sankofa Tafari, that his son, like every few years or so, he'll separate his child's hair. And how does child now? About 8, 9 or so? No, about, he's older than that. How old am I? Yeah, he's over 10. And he will separate it so that his child won't have one big lock. Okay, Queen Charlotte, thank you so much for coming in. Okay, so the audio, that has something to do with probably YouTube and the stream, because that happened when I did a live stream a couple times. Okay, it's been an hour and 16 minutes. Okay, if it's changing, if it's starting to break up, I don't want to do it. I don't want to continue to do a video and my voice is like off, like a cartoon almost. Is that what everybody's experiencing? The video and the words, the video and the speech is not in sync. Is that what I'm hearing? Okay. Bonafide 1970 says it's smooth. It's good now. Okay. 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 Anyone who has to leave the chat, have a great evening. Thank you so much, Queen Charlotte, for coming out. We understand that you have a baby, beautiful baby. Thank you for coming in. Actually, speaking of children, in a minute, I'm gonna have to go get my daughter ready for school as far as her hair. Um, Welcome, Mabel. I didn't even know you were in the room. Welcome, Queen Mabel. I'm staying a little bit longer knowing that you're here, because I was about to go get my child ready for school tomorrow. It's been 2 weeks and I've been sick every day since she's been out of school. Peace, Queen Charlotte. Take care of that beautiful baby. I saw your video. He trying to rise up. It's scaring you half to death. So beautiful. Prophet. I love that. Okay, again, one thing I would like to say before I do leave, I do have over 100 and something videos. Anybody who, I don't have a problem with people going against anything that I have to say, because what I say is from my own experience, and I'm not trying to sway anybody this way or that way. You know, um, go about things your own way, find out what works for your hair. All I'm doing is telling you, different things that have worked for me. The reason why I've put in so much work and doing so many videos is only because I care about hair, healthy hair, not so much about styling and not so much about this, that, or the other, and not to be challenged, not to challenge anybody else about their feelings whatsoever. So We all choose to do whatever it is that we choose to do, and whatever works for you works for you. I'm not, again, if putting peppermint tea in your hair is what works for your scalp, use, by all means, use peppermint tea. My rule, what I talk about is not law. I mean, it's just, this is what has worked for me. um I don't have hair falling out on my pillowcase. um and I have pretty healthy, thick, long, Nazi dreadlocks. You know what I'm saying? So if that's something that you choose to be around for, it's not about challenging. It's not about um saying what's right, what's wrong, what's whatever. It's about what works for each one of us. I don't take time out on Sundays to do a live chat to criticize or put anybody else down. And I don't do videos a few times out of the week or whatever to, you know, take somebody away from their routine or whatever. It's just that people have questions or what have you about healthy hair, whether it's natural, whether it's dreadlocks, whether it's lock, whatever it is you choose to call your hair, then that's what we do. And I'm not gonna stop doing it, and I'm not gonna stop speaking what it is that I choose to do on here, um, because people agree to disagree, and it's not a problem. You know, do your hair the way that you choose to do your hair. But if people have questions about hair, then I'm gonna give them, my opinion based upon what I have done with my hair or what I've done with other people's hair. Since, again, I've been in the game for a very long time, and I'm not just talking about Nazi dreadlocks. I'm talking about in the hair game since 1988. Period. Peace, vegan Athena. So here, go ahead and let people know, if you choose to. If you choose to, um, let people know about your nutrition um, information that you're giving out. I do want to talk to you still. It's just when you had contacted me, I wasn't feeling well, and we had spoke about, on, I think it was the last video chat, how you were going to talk about nutritional things for people, for a certain amount of time. They get a little bit of your time, for free, 99, and if you want to let people know, then um you could do that with no, I have no problems with you. And I appreciate, like, some of the recipes and stuff that you've given me. Definitely, because I am by no means a specialist on nutrition. So you definitely helped me out last week when you talked about the cinnamon. And I was like, whoa, what? So if you want to give out any information, Queen Sahara, please do. You know how people can get in touch with you, or if you want to get in touch with them, get their information or so that they can talk about it. Yes, I'm definitely giving my expert opinion, Queen Sahara L, not trying to by any means sway anybody one way or the other, just trying to talk about what it is that I have experienced in doing hair, and as well as growing my own hair. Since 1988, I became a licensed cosmetologist. Actually, December 1988. Finished school in October 88. Received my license, passed my state board test in 1988 of December 1988. But as far as actually putting my hands in people's hair, was doing it long before then. I graduated high school in 87. Was playing around in people's hair and learning about hair since I was a little girl, because I had a godmother and an auntie that both own hair salons. Okay, so Queen Sahara is saying that you all can contact her for health information. Definitely Bonafide. I'm loving Bonafide 1970. Every head of hair is unique. I agree. And every set of locks, every set of dreads, Natty dreads, locks, whatever you choose to call it, is unique in its own way. And that is definitely, say no more. That's the beauty of it. But if you ask me a question, I'm going to give you my answer, and you can agree to disagree. You know, welcome, Queen Lisa. Welcome, welcome. Mm. And it's like what a lot of people don't understand and don't know, it takes work, it takes energy, and it takes time away from your family to sit back and do YouTube videos, to do anything outside of the basic norm of what you would do, especially for free, basically. You know, I don't get paid like I do when I used to go to the salon and do hair. So, this is just my way of just advising people of things that I have knowledge about, and it's not everything that I choose to say that I have knowledge about. You know, you try to start your own channel. Try to do videos every week. Try to put a video, and I don't edit, but these people that sit up here and do all the editing and do the vlogging and do the different stuff that they have to do like a whole lot of research on. Thank God I'm just talking about stuff that I've experienced myself, but the people that actually have to go out here and even put even more energy into this stuff. It takes time to sit up and do this. I need to be cooking right now. I need to be paying attention to my daughter right now. So, it's something that I do. It's a labor of love. It's something that I enjoy doing. I love coming here on Sundays. I love spending time with different people and talking about what can I say? Nazi dreads, healthy hair, nutrition, sharing, and all of that. But, it takes time. Try to start your own channel, and then you'll see. Sometimes I have disappeared for like a month or so. And the reason being is because it takes up a lot of time. A lot of time. If you don't believe me, try it. Try it. Yes, we can agree to disagree. Whew, I just want to give you a hug right now. Bonafide 1970. Agreeing to disagree. Yes. Yeah, especially in the beauty industry, I would say a lot of my cousin, my other cousin, she was on here one time, and she has Aging Gorgeously is her beauty channel, and oh my God, the beefs and the this and the that, and oh my God, I couldn't even get. I don't have the energy for that. She's older than me. She's in her 50s. She's 51, I think. She's already 51 and be 52 this year. Don't have the energy for it. I mean, I started my channel because it was about peace, period. And when it no longer becomes about peace for me, guess what? It's not going to turn my lights out. It's not going to stop me from eating. It's not going to stop me from taking care of my child. You know, Again, because I don't stand up behind a chair anymore, it's the reason why I come on here and share what it is that I know as far as um, my knowledge, as far as my hair growth, as far as doing hair for so many years, again since 1988. It's not to challenge people or to put other people down or raise other people up or anything like that. It has nothing to do with that. Has absolutely nothing to do with that. Queen Sarah says, I have my own channel and have not done videos for quite a while for that reason. And see, that's sad because I love Queen Sarah and a lot of the stuff that she has to say. But guess what? Sometimes it's not even worth it. Sometimes it's not even worth it, especially after you get a certain age. It's like YouTube is basically, and I was watching a girl on YouTube today that I follow on a beauty channel, and the YouTubers that's like making money and really doing it and don't care, as far as if people, bump heads with them, don't care about the peace, don't care about the serenity and all that type of stuff. They're 30 and under. Most people that my daughter is watching people that are way younger than me. I mean, I asked her, does she watch my videos? And she's like, yeah, I watch them sometimes. I might watch about 5 minutes of it or whatever, you know. But the people that's really on here that's making money or doing anything like that, and they doing it, some are doing it because they just love doing it, and some people are doing it because they are making major money off of it. And they putting in the work. Don't get it twisted. They putting in work. I mean, some people are sitting up here doing pranks and doing this and doing that. That is for the younger people. You know what I'm saying? That is for the younger people. And some people are on here spitting out information about nutrition and other stuff too. And I'll go to another channel. The nutrition video might have 10,000, 50,000 subscribers, a million subscribers, and then I'll go to a channel that's a younger based channel that's not talking about any of that, but they on gaming and a whole bunch of other crazy stuff, and they have like easy 11 million subscribers, 4 million to 11 million subscribers. I watch a lot of channels, 4 million to 11 million subscribers, and they are living off of this money. If I shut my channel down today or tomorrow, trust and believe, it wouldn't change not one thing in my life besides the fact that I enjoy teaching people about healthy hair. That's it. So Queen Sarah, I feel you. That's crazy. I hate that you have a channel and you haven't done anything on it. And you could definitely learn from like everybody's different experience, but that doesn't mean that we slam anybody. And that's one thing I do not tolerate on my channel. Anybody that's known me or have been on my channel for a certain period of time, a long period of time, because it's been a while. It's been maybe nine, what is it, 2019? Probably 10 years. Probably 10 years as well. I have to go back and see when my first video was done. But, it's like, after a while, you like, if it's not benefiting anybody or if nobody's reading your threads or you steadily answering everybody's question, try that for once. Answer everybody's question and see how long that takes. And notice that I do put out for the most part answers to anybody. I said I only do it for subscribers, but actually I do answer questions for anybody who puts out a question on my channel, unless it's something crazy. And just try doing something like that. It takes a lot of time and energy. Queen Series has been 3 years. Okay. I would love to see one of your videos. If you ever put out a video, I would love to, just let me know. I would definitely check out your videos. I definitely will subscribe and check out your videos. Just let me know when you start back doing videos. Well, it's been an hour and 34 minutes, you all. I've said what I've had to say. We've all said what we've had to say. Um, Again, I just want to thank King Jesus for being one of my moderators. Thank God we had no problems with any hecklers tonight. thank God for opinions, because we all have one, and if you're asking me questions or so, let me answer the question. And if you have another answer for it, then basically you already knew your answer before you asked the question. Basically. Again, what I say is not law. And I support other drug video channels or so, and I don't agree with everything that they say. But one thing I don't do, I will refuse to disrespect anybody. And if I ever feel disrespected, trust and believe, y'all should know from my videos that I will check somebody in a hot second about, coming at me the wrong way. But again, hopefully somebody got something out of the live chats, the videos and everything. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thanks, Queen Sarah. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you for the new people who have subscribed. Thank you for helping me reach over 4,000 subscribers. I appreciate it so much. Again, it just puts you on a higher platform to reach more people, to give out more information. Am I going to always have time to respond to everybody? No, I won't. And yes, here lately, I have been putting more energy into my channel, a whole lot more energy into my channel than I had been prior. So I won't, what I won't be doing in 2019 is taking away time from things that I need to get done or whatever, to make sure that, even taking care of myself, when I had been sick or so, still coming online and sounding crazy, or coughing and being wheezing and all that type of stuff. I'm gonna take care of myself first, and then this channel second. I was trying to put this channel above that or whatever, or really just trying to put a lot of energy into it, and I'm still going to do what I can. But if I can't answer everybody, I can't answer everybody. I'm doing this by myself. So if anybody else has a channel that they would like for us to watch, by all means, post a message on one of my channels or so. Let me know. I would love to see each and every person who has a channel on here see your information. Deanna, peace and love, Bonafide 1970. I really appreciate a lot of the things that you had to say. Thank you so much for making today great. Oh, thank you so much, Queen Mabel. Thank you. And thank you, Queen Sierra. Thank you. Peace and blessings, Deanna. We're about to leave. It's been 1 hour and 38 minutes. And I don't want this to cut off on anybody. And I have to get my daughter ready for school tomorrow. Oh, God. Yeah. Time for school again. Yeah, it's a lot of people, a lot of gamers on here. Queen Ade with uh, millions and millions of subscribers, and trust and believe, I'm watching somebody right now who has 11 million subscribers, that's making enough to live in a mansion, a nice mansion, real nice mansion in Las Vegas. It has about 7 vehicles easily, all custom vehicles. I mean, but again, YouTube is for mostly people that are under 30. A man that was like the head of YouTube, I mean, that was making like a lot of money doing YouTube videos about wars or whatever, just passed away last year. I think he was in his 90s, but it was his war stories, his true war stories, that it had everybody's attention. But then it started changing, things started shifting, and now people are watching gamers, people who do pranks, people who sing. A lot of YouTubers are singers and stuff, and they're making it from being on YouTube. It's a million beauty videos. It's a lot. It's a lot. And my cousin, she deals with a lot with being, over 50 and having, you know, building up her channel or whatever, her platform, and having people that actually, put it like this, more older people, mature people will watch younger videos as opposed to younger, um a younger audience watching a mature person that does YouTube videos. Okay, peace and blessings. Bye, everyone. Everyone have a great evening. Thank you for coming out another Sunday. Um, if I do a live next week, it probably won't be as long. I have an affair to tend to. I will post, however, something notifying everybody about next week. Next week, I will be doing it. It just probably won't be as long. Definitely. All right. Everybody have a good night. Blessings. Queen Sarah, have a good night. Good night, good night, good night. Thank you all for coming to the live chat. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming to all the chats. Hopefully everybody's having a great year, a great start of a new year. Good night.